Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today I'm participating in the Pause with a Cause Halloween collaboration hosted by my friends Dawn from Shabby Meets Bling, Lisa from Our Gray House, and Monica from Up All Night DIY. This collaboration is to support the Happy Tales Animal Shelter, which is a no-kill facility located in Rock Falls, Illinois. We are asking for donations to meet our goal of $1,500, and any amount that you can give is greatly appreciated. Please be sure to check out their Facebook page. I have that link down below in my description box, along with the donation link. Now, in today's video, I'm going to be making some black cats and some bats. So, let's get started. I am going to be using these pumpkins that I have on hand, and the little ones are their heads, so I got to take the stems off. And the small ones have some ridges here where this was pieced together. These are styrofoam, so I'm just going to take some sandpaper and smooth that out, because when I paint it, you'll definitely see those lines. And of course, I'm going to be painting these cats black. All right, now that I have all this done, I am just kind of placing the pumpkins on here. These were picks, so there is a little piece right there, and I'm just going to kind of straighten this one out because I can use that to stick down into the pumpkin. And I'm also using some skewers to go in there too. I think I'm going to go ahead and pull these out. It's just not fitting right. Yeah, we'll just use the skewers in it. And I will be hot gluing these on also. And I will let these dry just for a little bit before I start painting them. All right, now I'm just going to go ahead and get these painted. It's probably going to take a couple coats to make sure I get a good coverage. All right, now that they're done, I did go ahead and put some Mod Podge on here to seal it. And I want to make some ears. I have this black foam here that I've just cut some shapes here that I like the size. Just going to trace this out. And I'll be making 4 of these ears. Fit about right there, I think. Looks good. Cut it just a little bit more. Okay, now that those are all cut out, I'm just going to be hot gluing them on. Just trying to figure out where I want to place them. Go ahead and get the other one glued on here. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to put it. Make sure it looks even enough. Okay. And then I will have to paint these black with my black paint and put more Mod Podge on them. All right, now that they're done, I'm making some tails. I have the tall one done already. I'm just taking a piece of rope and a chenille stem here, wrapping it so I can twist the tail if I want to. Put a little bit of hot glue here, and I'm going to use this beautiful yarn. I got this at Walmart. And of course it's all tangled right there. There we go. Just going to be wrapping it around just to cover up the rope. And I'll hot glue this at the very end and cut it off. All right, now I need to make a hole here. I'm just going to use my scissors first, and then I'm going to use the bottom of my X-Acto knife to make a bigger hole, a little bit of hot glue and stick the tail in, and then I want to glue it right there. Okay, and now it's ready to be twisted in the shape that I want it to be. Okay, I think that looks really cute. Now, if you want to, you can put a face on your cats, but I decided to leave mine faceless. But I do want to put some little bow ties right here. So I'm taking my black and orange checked ribbon here, and I want to put more of a collar around it first. And this is a little bit too big, so I am going to be folding it. I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue here, fold it down, and one more time here. This is about the right size that will fit around the neck. Just going to put a little bit of hot glue here and tack it down, and bring the other side over, and then glue it again. Now I need to make a little bow. So I just cut my little bow here, and I'm taking some wire and twisting it around. And then I gotta fluff it up a little bit. Sometimes these things don't want to cooperate with you. Let's try to move it just a little bit more, and then I'm going to hot glue it into place. Okay, I want to put one more thing in the middle of the bow tie here. And I have this trim here I got from a Walmart last year, and I like these little pom-poms. I just want to do some pom-poms on here. I'm going to go ahead and do a black one on here, and I'll do an orange on the other kitty. Okay, now I need to do the other little kitty cat. And this time I did the bow tie just off a little bit to the side, and I'm using that little orange pom-pom for the center. All right, here's how they look together. I think these are so adorable, and they are so easy to make. Now let's do the bats. So I have this mold here with Christmas ornaments as a bell and then a Christmas ornament here. And I'm just taking my hot glue, and this is going to be the body of my bat. Just want to make sure I get lots of hot glue in here. Get it all filled in, and I like the details of this mold. It's really pretty. These are going to be more elegant looking bats. So I'm going to get this all filled up. I am going to be making 3 of these, so I have to let this dry a little bit, and I'll make the other 2. And while these are drying, I'm going to start on the wings. Now the wings, I'm just using some cardstock that I have, and you can see I tried different wings there. I'm just kind of hand drawing them, and I kind of like this shape the best. So I'm going to go ahead and make 6 of these wings. So this was my pattern that I made first. I'm just going to put this on here and cut it out. And I will be covering these with some scrapbook paper. And they're going to look just like that. All right, so now that my molds have dried, I am just painting them black. It's going to take probably a couple coats to make sure I get some good coverage, because there is some intricate details in this ornament. All right, now that they are dry, I took half of a plastic ornament here for the head, and I cut some ears out of that same black foam. And I also put some cardstock on the back of these just to give them some more support since they are made out of hot glue and they're a little bendable. So I'm just going to get these ears on because I want to go ahead and get all this painted with the black too. Now that I'm waiting for those to dry, this is the paper that I printed out of Creative Fabrica. I did 3 different patterns. I have the link down below if you're interested in it. Just going to Mod Podge it on. So I'm just putting Mod Podge on my wings, and then I'm going to place it on the back here of my paper. Just trying to make sure I have it even. And once it's dry, I'll cut that out. All right, I am taking my burnt orange on here because I need to pop out the details on their bodies, and I'll put a little bit on the head too. I think this burnt orange color kind of coordinates with that darker orange that is in the scrapbook paper. Got a little bit too much right there, so I'm just going to wipe it off. And let's go ahead and do the head. There, isn't that pretty? That looks really cool. You can see the details in there. All right, now that I have all them done, I'm just going to be hot gluing the wings together in, yeah, I think I kind of like the way this looks. So I'm just going to put hot glue here and stick the bat body on. Now, I'm not going to be putting anything to hang this with, but you can always put some kind of hanger on the back. I like to use like double-sided tape to make my bats hang up. Now I'm taking some of this rickrack here in orange because I'm not liking the neck area. It's a little too, I don't know, I had to hot glue that on and you can see all the messiness of it. So I'm just going to cover it up with that. All right, I did take my burnt orange here and I'm painting over that orange because it's just too bright of an orange. It needs to be toned down to match the colors in the scrapbook paper. And I think this looks much better. You could make it a little more fancier if you wanted to, like with some lace or something, since these are a little more elegant looking bats. And again, I'm not putting any kind of face on my bats. You know, if you want to, you can do that. And I did take some of my dark antique wax and went over the wings a little bit just to darken them up, and some Mod Podge over the face or the head of the body. My Mod Podge is still drying here, but I just wanted to show you how these are looking. I think these are so gorgeous. Very elegant bats. All right, let's see how they all look together. I didn't do any kind of styling. I just put them here on my table with a backdrop.
Black cats creep where the shadows grow. Bats dive low in the moonlight glow. Eyes like embers in the midnight chill. Silent paws hunt with the deadly skill. Black cats and bats, they're calling me back to the alley where the night turns black. Whispers in the air, they scratch and crack. Black cats and bats, no turning back. Lanterns flicker, the wind starts to howl. Street lights shiver, shadows prowl. Bats like ghosts through the heavy mist. Black cats hiss like the night's own twist. Know my name, they know my fear. Every step I take, they're near. They rule the dark, they own the skies. Black cats and bats with glowing eyes. Black cats and bats, they're calling me back to the alley where the night turns black. 'Cause feathers in the air, they scratch and crack. Like cats and bats, no turning back. Like cats and bats, they're calling me back. To the alley where the night turns black.
Alright, my sweet friends, that's going to do it for the video today. I hope that you enjoyed it, and please be sure to check out everybody's videos. I have the playlist link down below in my description box, along with all the host channel links. And also, please be sure to check out Happy Tales Animal Shelter. I have that Facebook link down below in my description box, along with the donation link. I want to wish everybody a very wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.